Starting with number 40. In a tense frame where every shot counted, Robert Milkins missed a straightforward red that could have turned the tide. Boiling with frustration, he slammed his cue to the floor, his anger echoing the high-stakes pressure of the moment.
The dream shot is to pot the bottom red of the three and nudge the red away from the black. But he might not want to put everything into that shot. See, there's always something that can happen. He's furious, the cue's on the floor. Which is not going to do it any good. And
moving on to number 39. During a crucial moment at the 2024 German Masters, Mark Allen cracked under pressure. After missing a key shot, he abruptly conceded the frame and stormed off the table, leaving the crowd stunned by the sudden meltdown. Following up at 38. In a heated exchange at the 2024 Crucible, Stephen Maguire missed a routine pot and immediately let his frustration show. He punched the table in anger, clearly rattled by the mounting pressure and his own slipping performance.
Ouch, goodness gracious me, that must have hurt.
Coming in at number 37. After a tight call didn't go his way, Ronnie O'Sullivan didn't hold back. Frustrated, he turned to the referee and sarcastically told him to get his eyes tested, drawing gasps and laughs from the crowd in equal measure.
Playing a push shot. Yeah, push shot is where the tip, the object ball and the cue ball are all together at the same time.
He doesn't want to leave this touching. I think it is a touching ball, and Ronnie is just coming out to question it. I know the referee is wearing glasses, but he says it's not. Well, how often would you see that? I think you'd have to go to Spectator, that referee, Dennis.
There's no way in a million years that would touch it and trick it on the screen. I checked it before. I don't think.
Well, the thing is, sometimes it can rock back a little bit.
Yeah. Hasn't moved. I checked it before I walked back.
Well, I'm sorry, Ray.
Now, Ronnie, just settle down. Just don't get yourself upset.
Next on the list, number 36. In a tense frame at the 2024 German Masters, Mark Allen lost his cool after a costly miss. Fuming, he conceded early and stormed out of the arena, his sudden tantrum catching everyone off guard and cutting the match short in dramatic fashion. Dropping down to 35. At the 2017 Northern Ireland Open, Judd Trump's frustration got the better of him after a missed black derailed his momentum. In a rare outburst, he banged his cue on the table and muttered angrily, clearly fed up with how the frame was slipping away.
Frame conceded.
Well, that's very uncharacteristic of Judd Trump, but it sums up his mood. He's absolutely furious with the way he's played today.
At spot number 34. After losing to Artemis Zizins in the 2024 German Masters qualifiers, Matthew Selt didn't take it well. Refusing the handshake and walking off without a word, his sore loser moment stood out more than the match itself.
Good luck. Good luck, sir. Very good, sir. Good luck. Good Christmas. Enjoy.
Hitting number 33. During a tense moment at the table, Stuart Bingham was visibly irritated by a camera flash mid-shot. He stepped back, raised his hand toward the crowd, and complained about the distracting photography, momentarily halting play as he tried to regain focus.
Well, it's pretty obvious that Bingham felt there was some movement in his eye line there as he played the shot.
Trouble if it's just before, you can back away from it, but if it's on the stroke...
Pardon?
I can't hear what that's all about. Oh, well. Oh, well, that's
Now you're moving out. You're going
Well,
out, please.
Bingham is losing his rag here. That's
Stuart Bingham.
and a pretty critical moment of the match as well.
Now at number 32, Jimmy White found himself in hot water after conceding a frame early during a scrappy match. The referee wasn't impressed and issued a formal warning, reminding the veteran that even frustration has its limits in professional play.
No, will Jimmy be on the shred after respotting the black?
Ooh, and he's conceded.
8. Frame conceded.
Still enough on, I think, to win. So, it could be the referee might have a word there. He's just frustrated that he snookered himself.
Jimmy, I've got to give you a warning now.
Yeah, the referee speaking to him because there was enough on to win the frame.
So, okay, alright.
We've reached number 31. Visibly sweating under pressure, Matthew Selt first potted a ball, then slammed a powerful shot that sent balls flying everywhere. It looked like a deliberate act of frustration, signaling he'd lost patience with the frame and the mounting tension.
Three.
Sliding in at 30. He missed an easy red ball and, clearly annoyed, angrily walked straight to his seat, letting his frustration speak louder than words.
Tom 47.
Man, he got down very quickly to that shot. He obviously thought it was automatic. Wow, this is unmissable. Absolutely unmissable. Yeah, you see, he knows.
Almost in the 20s, number 29. After missing a simple ball, Kay Wilson buried his face in the table, clearly embarrassed by the error. Without saying a word, he quickly walked away to collect himself before continuing.
All pressure shots now, but this is another one. Good cueing needed here. Oh, what a shame. Would have been a lovely way to finish, but not to be. So Dominic Dale comes forward. He's had a wonder.
Now let's look at number 28. After a frustrating missed shot, Ronnie O'Sullivan lost his patience and threw his cue in anger, showing just how much the pressure was getting to him in that moment.
Well, he'd be absolutely enraged.
O'Sullivan,
Absolutely enraged. You could sense it.
Checking in at 27. During the tense Hong Kong Masters, Neil Robertson's focus was broken when a protester unexpectedly disrupted play. Distracted and rattled, he ended up committing a foul, his frustration clear as the incident threw off his rhythm.
If you're just joining us, the head-to-head between them massively favours Robertson, 11-3 to him in previous meetings. Ooh, looking for a thin edge, got no edge.
Foul and miss. Neil Robertson, 4.
The countdown continues at number 26. In the high-pressure semi-final against Ronnie O'Sullivan, John Higgins lost his cool after a costly miss. Frustrated, he slammed his cue on the ground, a rare outburst revealing just how much was at stake in the match.
Well, there was a thing that made him furious. That is absolutely...
Halfway there at number 25. After missing a shot, Gary Wilson angrily smashed another ball, causing a clear foul. The penalty could have cost him, but he somehow managed to escape losing the frame.
20.
Controlled the pace of that shot perfectly. He'd love to get that red away from the black area. Oh, he's missed. Oh dear, wow, he'll be fine for this. He was 25 points behind, more than enough points on the table to still win the frame, and that concession will immediately result in a fine for Gary Wilson. You're not allowed to concede a frame when there are enough points on the table to win.
Coming in strong at 24. At the 2020 Champion of Champions, Ronnie O'Sullivan accused Mark Allen of trying to distract him during shots, sparking a heated exchange. Despite the tension, Allen held his ground and won the match 6-3.
No. Don't keep still. Don't stay on the shot. No, you're standing up and then you're moving in the eye line.
Please, guys, shot, come on.
Moving forward to 23. At the 2022 World Championship, Ronnie O'Sullivan furiously reacted after receiving a referee's warning over an alleged gesture. He accused the referee of looking for trouble and refused to shake hands, sparking tension in the fight.
Why hit it so hard?
Foul. And a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan 8. Shot trap 7.
The snooker himself. Referees.
I'm not.
I'm not sure what went on there. Something was said, but Olivia Martel just having a word with Ronnie and Judd. Nothing to do with Judd. Judd just wants to know what was happening.
Yeah, but I had to say something, John. I had to consider again. I had to.
Stepping up to number 22, after his opponent potted a crucial red and green, Matthew Selt yelled, "Oh my God," in frustration. He then packed his bag, shook hands and walked off, ending his match at the 2024 Saudi Arabia Masters.
Oh my God! 63. Very good. Good luck. Good Christmas. And you.
Rolling in at 21. After losing 3-2 to Robert Milkins at the 2025 Championship League, Ronnie O'Sullivan slammed his cue down in frustration. Shortly after, he withdrew from the tournament, leaving fans shocked by his sudden exit.
In total to turn things round. Oh, just as I start saying that, he misses that blue off the spot. That'll frustrate him because he's going along nicely. And let's be honest, the table was pretty much at his mercy here. Well, that was the concern, but it's not happened. The cue has taken a bit of punishment there.
Okay, thank you.
At number 20, during a tense 2002 Crucible match, Ronnie O'Sullivan's cue accidentally tore the cloth in frustration. Despite the setback, he kept his focus and went on to win the frame.
Played this shot, played it very, very poorly. And he was so disgusted, he obviously just played to throw the cue up in the air and catch it, but he missed it. Now the problem with that, it actually put a cut in the cloth of about ½ an inch, and now look what had to happen a few minutes later. Here goes the cue. As soon as the session finished, this is what happened next.
Yes, the workers had to come in and put a brand new cloth on the table, all because of that incident. I think it happened a few years ago, Willie. The only time I can remember, Peter Ebdon ripped the cloth in his match with Steve Davis. Is the only time I can.
Let's go on to number 19. During the 2021 Masters, Mark Allen displayed visible frustration after a missed shot. In response, he tapped his cue sharply on the table, a gesture that commentators noted as a sign of his irritation. Next up, number 18. During his match against Stephen Maguire, Shaun Murphy candidly commented on his own mistakes as the game slipped away. His honest self-analysis showed both humility and respect for his opponent's skill.
Commentating, Shaun, it's double bubble for you today. You've got the commentary this morning and then seconds out, round one against Steve Maguire tonight. Good to be involved early, I always think.
Yeah, that's gone wrong, but it's always difficult. He's been punished. We've seen a few mistakes that, we wouldn't have expected.
Clocking in at 17. After missing an easy red, Mark Williams slammed his cue on the table in frustration. The rare outburst showed how much the pressure was mounting in the 2025 World Championship semi-final.
Oh goodness, he keeps hitting that same spot.
Mark Williams.
Jaw, and he's absolutely fuming. He's punching his cue there as he walked back, comes along, overcutting it. He was really angry actually walking back to his chair.
He was furious.
At spot number 16, right after missing a key shot, Ronnie hit his head on the table in visible frustration. The moment showed just how intense the pressure was weighing on him early in the frame.
Ooh, just flicked the jaw, goodness. just caught the first joist, absolutely fuming.
Yeah, but meanwhile, this was the miss on the black from O'Sullivan. And you can see how annoyed he was there.
At number 15. After missing the green, Sai slammed the table with a punch, clearly letting his frustration show. The tense moment highlighted just how much was riding on every shot in that Crucible Classic.
Oh, would you believe it? He can't. Now you don't ever get a response.
Just trying to hold green, put a bit of unwanted right-hand spin on it.
Moving quickly to number 14. A spectator disrupted a player 3 times during a crucial snooker match, breaking the intense silence needed for focus. Officials quickly removed the heckler, restoring order and letting the game continue without further interruptions.
You can just see a little bit of redness around the face. Mark Allen, I said, doesn't look quite as calm and composed.
Well, Mark Allen knows that Karen should have got a bit closer to this green, further away than he would have liked.
Switch that phone off, please.
Not a phone, surely.
Possible. Rob,
Yeah, it
anything
is
with
a
it?
telephone, so
No?
it's a very important shot this that Karen's facing, because he didn't get as close to the green as he should have done.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It really is. The crowd gets warned before the match starts.
I think
Can
he
you point that person out?
He should
With
wander
us?
back to his seat and just, yeah, I
Right.
think that's what he's
Come
doing.
out, please, and
just
that's
to
it. You can
compose
go.
himself, yeah. Don't blame him for doing that. We're trying to find the culprit.
Moving on to number 13. Mark Allen playfully stood over Mark Selby, urging him to speed up after a slow shot. The light-hearted moment brought laughs, but Selby stayed focused and kept control of the session. Creeping closer with number 12. After a frustrating shot, Mark Allen angrily slapped his hand down on the table, letting his irritation show. The tense moment reflected the pressure building during the match.
Well, we see so many players do this. Thump the table.
Almost there. Number 11. After potting a ball but losing position on the next, John Higgins snapped. In frustration, he picked up the white ball and walked off, making it clear he was done with the frame.
Higgins 33 next month. Appears to have overrun his intended position.
Tell you what, you don't see him do that very often, do you?
Breaking into the top 10 with number 10. Ronnie O'Sullivan unleashed a wild break-off, clearly not aiming to pot, but somehow a ball still dropped. The unintentional pot left both the crowd and commentators stunned.
One.
Climbing up to number 9. After a shot didn't go his way, Ronnie O'Sullivan responded with a sarcastic clap, dripping with attitude. The moment lit up the German Masters 2023, drawing laughs and stunned reactions from the crowd.
Yeah, but you can still flick the red on the left-hand side. You try.
You try, he says.
Coming in hot at number 8. A chaotic break-off smashed into the pack with full force, leaving balls scattered across the table. It wasn't about precision, it was pure frustration, fired straight into the cloth.
One.
At lucky number 7, after losing a tight frame, frustration got the better of Brissell. He lashed out, hitting the balls in anger, an uncharacteristic outburst that showed just how much the moment got to him.
Foul.
What a difference, about a millimetre, mates, and look at Brissell.
Moving on to number 6, he unleashed a lightning-fast shot that sent a red spinning out and back into the pocket while somehow fluking the cue ball into a corner. Pure magic or madness. The crowd and Neil Robertson were left speechless.
Now watch the white.
Yeah, but wait for the white. What about the white?
The white that's hit the jaw of the middle pocket.
Kicking off the final 5 at number 5. After missing a tricky shot, Ronnie O'Sullivan let his frustration show by tossing the rest stick aside. It was a brief outburst, but enough to let everyone know he wasn't happy with that miss.
Well, he'd be absolutely enraged.
Sullivan,
Absolutely enraged. You could sense it.
Racing toward the top, number 4. During a tense moment, Jimmy White confronted referee Ben Williams after a questionable call and laughed response. His sharp reaction led to a formal warning, sparking debate among fans and players alike.
Blue ball. Brown ball.
Oh, the laugh.
What's funny about that? What's funny about that?
Jimmy, I'm going to give you a warning.
What for?
For sticking your finger up at me there. You did. I'm giving you a warning. If you do anything further, it will be the flame to your opponent.
At number 3. After being warned for a gesture, Ronnie O'Sullivan told the referee to check the camera, then stood in his way, blocking the view. The tense standoff fueled claims that the ref was just looking for trouble.
Yeah, we need to swap seats, don't we?
Foul on the miss.
Well, Ronnie's still got his cue there, more or less saying that's where it was. So he's still got the cue there.
Can I just check? Can I just check, please? Yeah? Yeah?
That's about right, I think.
So close now. Here's number 2. After the referee let out a startled yelp mid-shot, it clearly threw Ding off his rhythm right before he missed the pink he was clearly aiming for. The unexpected voice distraction may just have cost him a pivotal moment.
Fail and a miss. Sean Higgins 6. Sorry.
And finally, at number 1. In a heartbreaking moment, Depchaya Unnu missed the final black while on a 147 break. The crowd gasped as the near-perfect run ended just one shot away from snooker perfection.
£4,000. Oh no! Would you believe it? Well, words can't describe.
For more snooker videos, click on the screen right now.